Hey, what's up, guys? So I just was on a full live for like 10 minutes and the whole thing deleted because my phone overheated. But I wanted to just say this. It's October 1st. Get it the F in on your goals. If you have some fitness goals or business goals or whatever kind of goals, this is the time to do it. Specifically for fitness, I mainly got on here to talk to you guys about fitness. Mind you, don't mind my basket. I am getting water right now. I'm getting actually reverse osmosis type of water and filling up my bins, and I don't want to carry them, so I have a basket. So just to let you know that's why that's back there. There's wheels by my head. But October 1st, typically when October 1st rolls around, everyone just relaxes, chills out, eats whatever they want, stops going to the gym or goes way less, doesn't go as hard. This is the time to ramp it up even more. This is the time to check in harder than ever. If you were somebody that did not like your body this summer, did not like your body when you were on the vacation, did not like your body when you were at a family event, did not like your body when you were at the pool, even just by yourself. Like if you did not like looking in the mirror at yourself and not happy with how your body looked, this is the time to check in right now. Typically October, November, December, January, February, colder months, you want to be cozy, yummy food comes out. There's all these like pastries being brought to work, and just different cakes and different cookies, all the different like holiday amazingness, honestly, that happens. Don't fall into it so heavy. Make sure you still maintain some type level of balance with, if you had an amazing pumpkin pie over the weekend, maybe take 2 weeks off from eating sweets, and go hard at the gym. Just because all these things are around us and coming at us from every single angle at an abundant level, it doesn't mean you have to eat all of it. It doesn't mean you have to fall into it. And it's like, oh, well, I want to enjoy my life and I'm not living it. Yeah, that's one aspect, but you could also look at it from the aspect of if you spent your summer uncomfortable looking at yourself, then like we're always going to be suffering from something, right? Like no matter what, like every day, all day, we're always going to be uncomfortable about something, whether it's like a bill we have to pay, filling up the gas tank when we don't want to, making that phone call, doing something at work that we don't want to. There's always going to be something, right? But if you decide now to do make an uncomfortable decision that's small, that could potentially reward you in the future, you should go for that instead of not making those decisions now and then suffering heavily in the future, with looking at your body and being like, dang, if I would have just stayed on top of my game, during the fall and winter season, I wouldn't be going into spring and summer again feeling like this. So, this video is for people that that just need a reminder to get back on it, get on your fitness goals, hire that trainer, clean out that pantry and that refrigerator and go get you some healthy groceries. Cut down on the sugar, all that. This is your reminder from me, from the universe. And I'm speaking really to myself, but I was like, okay, I feel like others can benefit from this too, from this message, just because it's so easy to forget about during, the fall and winter season. So yeah, that's just, it's October 1st, set some goals. If you do want to eat candy at the end of the summer, cool. Or at the end of the month for Halloween, cool. Or if you want to have a cheat day once a week, cool. Or if you want to do intermittent fasting, and so maybe you can have a cookie here and there throughout the week, but then your eating window is smaller. Whatever is going to work for you, but just find some level of balance, find some kind of discipline that's going to help you stay in shape and not fall off the deep end. I was talking to a really good friend of mine and he was like, I literally kept my shirt on all summer. And this is the type of person that had a 8-pack, super confident, but of course quarantine happened to everybody really. And, kind of knocked everybody out of gear with like where they typically see their body at. So, not staying on top of it, summer comes around and it's like, ooh, I don't feel as confident. I'm looking in the pictures and I'm not really liking what I see. So if you're somebody like that, you know, and you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm not confident with how I look, this is the perfect time to check in. The people that look fire at the pool parties, you know, on the vacations, or just walking around, honestly, like I live in LA, there's people walking around in crop tops and shorts basically all year round. You know, there's guys walking around with muscle shirts all year round. But you know, when you're admiring those people, this is the time that they're getting it in. Like, this is the time that they're taking advantage of, and not falling by the wayside. You know, while everybody else is like eating the cakes and the pizzas and just saying, oh, I'm good. It's going to start to get cold. No one's going to see my body anyway, whatever. That's when those people are checking in, the people that look like how you're admiring or you wish you looked. So, you know, at the end of the day, it really is all about how you feel about yourself. So if you're somebody that's like, you know, I don't really care to be fit, I love it. As long it starts with what you want to see when you look in the mirror. So if you're someone that looks in the mirror and sees X, Y, and Z and you're happy with that, amazing. But this video is for people that want to be more on the fit side, because when they look in the mirror, when they're honest, when they're really like by themselves, being honest with themselves, and they're looking in the mirror, they're not confident. They're not happy about their body. I know, like with me, I had gained 30 pounds when I worked at this old job, and it didn't look bad on me. It didn't look bad. You know, it went to my butt, hips, and thighs, and I kind of got thicker a little bit, like everywhere, and it didn't look bad. But, you know, I was still getting attention or whatever. I didn't like how I looked. Like when I looked in the mirror, I was like, okay, this is like, I'm better than this. You know, I can have more discipline than this. You know, I'm not able to wear, you know, certain clothes that I enjoyed wearing before. I'm not used to seeing my body look like this. Like all my life I've been looking a certain way, and then all of a sudden, boom, I just let myself go, and now this is how I look. You know, this is not my fullest potential. I know I'm better than this. And so then you start like beating yourself up and all that stuff. And I know people, see, I guess it just depends on the person, depends on your goals. Because if your goal is to be a certain way, there's going to have to be certain things that you are disciplined with. That's just how it is. So same with anything. Like if you want to get a job promotion, there's certain things that you're going to have to make sure in order, and certain goals and numbers and, you know, charts that you're supposed to fall in line with in order to even be eligible for a promotion. So it's like, it's kind of the same with everything. Like if you want to look a certain way, our bodies aren't even really designed to be eating as much as we eat these days. There wasn't food on every single corner like there is now. You know, so right when we got a craving, it's like you couldn't go fulfill it, you know, back in the ancient times or whatever, because there wasn't a 7-Eleven or a In-N-Out on every single corner, or McDonald's on every single corner. So our bodies now are designed to not be used to having food everywhere, but we have food everywhere. So then we're like just feeding all of our cravings. So as a result, you know, our bodies are like, you know, America is severely obese, and it's nice to enjoy how you look if you are, whether, you know, if you are out of the numbers that you're supposed to be within for your body height and weight and all that. But are you actually healthy? You know, are you actually enjoying how you look in the mirror? Are you just saying that you're confident and you're really not, and you're just trying to uplift yourself? So instead of that, just attack it, attack the goal, go after that body, So I know, like with me, when I had gained the 30 pounds, I was like, I know I still look okay. I know I'm not technically unhealthy, but I'm feeling unhealthy mentally. Like I'm not liking how I look. I'm not liking, you know, I would even go into work and like even feel uncomfortable, like sitting in a certain position, or like I felt like people were staring at me, and no one was even caring. Like people were focused on other stuff, and I'm like, oh, they're probably staring at my bigger arms, and it's just like, no, if that's what's happening, go after it. Go after what, you know, your goals are for your body. Get some discipline, drink more water, cut back on the sugar, hit the gym harder than ever, and you will see the fruits of your labor in the spring and summertime next year for 2022. So I just want to get on here and really this message is really, again, I think I said it earlier in the video, but it's for myself, but I just wanted to share it. and to kick myself into gear, because I had noticed I was like, ooh, I'm like, you know, that mac and cheese is looking really good, and ooh, this is looking really good, and ooh, this is, you know, my mom had made like this like amazing buttermilk pie, and I was like, ooh, I'm about to have, and I was like, wait, no, hold up, like, you already really weren't all the way happy with where your body was this year, and then now you're going to continue to, no, get some discipline, you know, reel it in, and you know, check into what you want your future self. If you envision yourself a certain way, you have to do the small compounded you know, compounded choices right now in order to look like that person. So that means saying no to the cupcake. That means saying yes to drinking more water for the day. That means the intermittent fasting. That means not eating at midnight. You know, that means all these different things. All those tiny moments are going to lead up to what your goals are. So just think about it in that way. If it's a little bit easier for you, you know, if you need to break down your goals day by day to meet something for the week to then meet something for the month. I know I kind of operate like that, and that usually works for me. I'm like, I'll like have like 2 goals for the day, like when it comes to like staying in shape or like staying on top of my health. And then I'll look back for the week and I'll be like, oh wow, I actually like did all the stuff that I said I was going to do. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to like implement something else this week. And then all of a sudden, like 4 weeks go by and the month goes by, and I'm like, oh wow, I actually did like lose the 5 pounds. I wasn't in torture. All I did was cut back on not eating late at night, eating less sugar, and drinking more water. And I went extra hard at the gym. Like I really like checked in at the gym, and like, cause I actually really like to like work out really, really hard at the gym. So that's just me, but not everyone has to do that. So yeah, just want to get on here and share that with you guys. And I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful day, and happy October 1st, and keep killing it. Meet your goals, go after your dreams, and go after that dream body that you envision yourself having in 2022. Peace.